I'm Vin.
I'm sorry.
This is Conclusion of an Age, Empire of Cloud.
Yes.
This is a band that reached out to us and wanted us to do a review of their band. Dear listener,
New stuff.
If you would like your band reviewed,
Email us.
and featured, email us.
Sorry@gmail.com.
Vince and Sorry at...
No, not Vince. Vin.
Oh, that's true. Vin and Sorry at gmail.com. This is the band Empire of... No. That's not the name of the band. Conclusion of an Age...
Empire of Clouds
is the name of the band. Empire of Clouds is the name of
Empire
the
was in
song. Look at these guys. These guys are some good-looking guys, man. Good Lord. What suffering have you endured?
Yeah, it was funny because I was doing something over here and I glanced up and kind of saw this crew of people and I thought you were buying undershirts, t-shirts. They looked like those.
Yeah, they look like models.
They look like those group of people.
Yeah, this brother right here looks very determined though. Look at that.
Yep.
See, I like that. These two must be related. They must be brothers. They have to be. Okay.
No, these two have the same eyes.
Yeah, this band, I was very, very impressed with this band. When I looked at their press kit, they're I think they're German.
Yep.
Yeah, they've got a German... Seriously, check out their website and subscribe to their channel. All that stuff is going to be there. I'm not even going to include any Vin and Sorry socials in this thing, unless it's at the very bottom, because I really want you to check these guys out. So there's an English version, you see the U.S. flag, and then the German version.
Yep.
These guys are polished, man. They're top notch. And I've been sitting on this song for a week. I haven't listened to it or anything.
I was just gonna say, have you heard it?
No, I haven't listened to it yet. But I looked at their press kit and all that stuff. You can tell which band is kind of just throwing stuff around, and hey, we're a band, and which band is really serious and knows what they're doing. Okay. These guys,
you got me very curious.
Know what the hell they're doing. So, without further ado, Empire of Clouds by the band Conclusion of an Age. Let's go.
Go.
See? Mm-hmm.
They slayed everybody.
with their music. Huh?
Now I'm offended because I think that those people were meant to represent America, and I think that you were trying to a personal dig at us. That was really good.
I really love that shit. I really, really enjoyed.
That's wild.
I enjoyed the little struggle.
Yeah, I really, really wanted to be in that fight.
I know. My man right there, the
The
German,
one
he
that
speared
he
him.
dove in there.
Speared
Yeah.
him? That's some gangster shit. Okay, let me see here. So I couldn't find the lyrics. Need your press kit, yada yada yada. Bring me up. That stays in your head, huh?
Yep.
Da, 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 da. Oh, look. So we don't have the lyrics, but he did. The song is about a deep desire to reach the Empire of Clouds, which is more than just a place. It can be a place, it can be a person, a feeling, a state of mind, song, anything personal that gives you a relief and makes you feel good. The journey to your personal Empire of Clouds may be uncertain and full of insecurity, so the song wants to get you in the mood of giving everything you have to get what you crave with all your heart. It will be worth it. And the music video to the song was filmed in our hometown in
that's
Rothenburg
cool.
ob der Tauber
That's cool. It was their hometown.
in Germany. The song will be released on
Here it is.
15
Here's the
April.
lyrics. Right?
Yep. Is it? I think
This is
I
the
think,
song, right?
Yep. This is the lyrics. Okay, very
Where I
good.
told you to go before, Vin.
Happiness I feign every day feel. I'm always amazed at how these people who don't speak English
I
as their
know.
first language are able to.
No.
It just shows you how backwards we are as Americans. Most of us only know one language. I know enough Arabic to
But
get
we would
myself
know more
killed.
if we had to, I think.
Oh
It's
yeah,
it's such
I know.
a large
I
area
know
that
some-
only speaks predominantly English.
I know decent Arabic. I know enough Arabic to get myself
You
killed.
could get us away. You could get us.
Happiness I feign every day feels the same. Monotony sets the frame. But I gaze to the sky. You know what? I'm very glad that I'm looking at the lyrics now because the video is very engrossing.
Yeah, I agree.
Monotony sets the frame, but I gaze into the sky, close my eyes, feel the silence, an altered state of mind, a dream of dizzying height. Bring me
I love
home.
that feeling of closing my eyes and just feeling the silence. I love to feel the silence. I don't always close my eyes though. I actually like my eyes open so I can look at what's around me. Like, it's always when I'm in a nature situation. I breathe in the air and I'm looking around and I just feel that silence. Whew.
Yeah.
We have 5 kids. Put
So
that
this
out
is,
there.
of course, Bring Me Home, Lift Me Up. Empire of Clouds, Bring Me Home, You're All I've Got. Empire of Clouds, One Last Shot. Anxiety.
What's the EOC?
I have no idea. Can't cope with the EOC. I don't know what the EOC is.
But I know deep inside of me, with you, I'm not afraid. With you, I won't drown in silence because you give me peace of mind, a hope, a home in dizzying height.
You kind of function like that.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. I don't know what the EOC is though. Here's the EOC Institute.
Look, depression, anxiety, and quality of life.
What does that have to do with
I don't know.
EOC?
You typed in EOC and I see that over there.
Oh, epithelial ovarian cancer? No, that
Look
can't
at that.
be it. That
EOC.
can't be. Look, anxiety, EOC Institute.
Yeah, so it's gonna be.
What's the EOC?
I can't. Maybe you can't cope. It says anxiety. You can't cope with the EOC. It's gonna be something that goes along with anxiety.
Okay.
Some bad feelings.
But I know deep inside of me, with you, I'm not afraid. Not afraid. Well, not afraid. With you, I won't drown in silence because you give me peace of mind, a home of dizzying height. See, that's why he said that the Empire Clouds could be a person.
Yep.
It's true. Very, very true. Let's look at. I'm stuck on this EOC thing. What is EOC? Equisync? EOC Institute. What is the EOC Institute? That lyric has me chasing a bunch of Equisync.
Emergency Operations Center.
I don't know. We're wasting too much time on this EOC stuff. I'll figure it out at some other point. Oh, exploration of consciousness is EOC. So maybe that's
There's
what
so
it
many
is.
different things.
Maybe that's what it is, the exploration of consciousness. Anyway.
Look at
so-
all these things it could be. End
I
of
know.
course, educational
I know,
opportunity
I
center,
know.
end of conversation.
End of EOC, that's what I'm going to do the next time
End
we
of
have
a chapter.
fight. Next time
End
we
of
have
cycle.
Next time we have a fight, I'm going to say EOC.
I'll say amen.
So the song, okay, so then the the song is about like overcoming the obstacles that you want to hit your ideal. So
Okay.
Empire of Clouds would be the ideal. And whether it's a person or, you know, music or whatever it is, anything worth having, you're going to have to fight for. That's just the nature of the beast. So the first time, they got surrounded by the guys in the with the masks and stuff, and they basically punked out. They were like, ah! And then the second time, they're like, fuck this shit. Fuck 'em. And then they ran off.
Well,
you know,
he
and
looked
attacked them, like-
first behind him, and they weren't trapped. They could have ran, but he
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah,
no,
they're like, screw
we're
that,
going
we're
in.
gonna fight like
We're
the
going in.
Germans. They
We're
did,
going
they
in.
took care of business.
Both of us were like, yeah!
I know, that's some gangster shit. I thoroughly enjoyed the video, I really, really did. Because it is true, man, like anything that's worth anything in this world, man, you're gonna have to fight for it. And you know, a lot of the times, like the fighting can get pretty fierce, or sometimes it's just who's gonna blink first. But a lot of people, like that's always been a big thing. I forgot which one of the kids. Oh, I was talking to the boys when we were talking about our. We do this little Bible study with the boys, and one of them, because we've been through divorces, one of them is trying to like find a way to divorce-proof and he's talking about like making this girl jump through all these hoops so that he can know for sure that she's going to be true blue. And I said, look, man, anything worth having in this world is going to cause pain. I mean, that's the long and the short of it. And if you're not willing to bear that pain, then you're not worthy to have that thing. Which is a very hard thing to say to your son, you know, and he's very sensitive. I mean, he's the most sensitive kid in the house. He started crying or whatever. And nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in that. But those are the facts. Like, you know, I love being in a relationship with you. You've changed my life. But I had to, you know, we had to fight to be together. And, you know, we had to, you know, there's a lot of sacrifices and battle scars and all that. But I'm glad. You know, you're absolutely worth it to me to go through that, you know, and so it's like,
Yeah, it was such a big thing, you know, like at the time, and then, you know, when you're just, sometimes like I just felt like I was just like moving forward, and I kind of felt like half dead because of everything that was going on all around me. But
yeah,
I'm glad too. I'm glad for the choices that we made, and that, you know, we made those sacrifices so we could be together.
yeah. And you were, you know, it's weird as a Christian, like you know, theologically, I can't say you're my Empire of Clouds because God's more important to me than you. But on the human level, I was at a space in my life where I was like, okay, you're just not supposed to be happy. I was like,
I used to say that all the time.
I told myself, like, you're just not supposed to be happy. And like, to other people, it's like this weird, oh my God, you're tragic. But to me, it was just like a fact of life. Like the grass is green. Because there's some people that are just, they get hard providences, as the Puritans say. And so like, I never looked at it as like some crazy thing. I always looked at it like, well, nobody owes you a happy life. I never thought that. So I was like, all right, cool. And then the prospect of like being with you comes along, and it's like, hey, you've got an opportunity, you got a shot here. And to me, I was like, okay, this is my last shot of whatever, because if it didn't work with this girl, it's not gonna happen. And so I was like between those two, and one option, the unhappy option, was actually a lot safer because I know how to function in that world. I know how to function being unhappy. I know how to function, you know, looking down the corridors of time and being miserable. I didn't know how to function.
And even though you were in like a relationship previously, you were basically alone, like because of the way that relationship functioned. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
So it's not like
I don't even know what word to attach to it. I'd have been better if I was alone in that situation. I wish I was alone in that situation. Yeah, right. And so part of that was like, man, like, and you know, it says right there, like, one last shot. Like, that's true. Like that. I looked at it like, this is my last shot. Like, you know, we're all still relatively young, but I don't have it in me to, like, I'm pretty good about knowing my limits. So if it didn't work with you, then I was like, oh, that's the end of it. So, but it's a risk. and there's a lot of sacrifice, and there's things that we had to fight to overcome that and all the rest of it. Some of them were more significant to you than they were to me. I mean, my biggest things were the internal things that I had to overcome to say, no, this can actually happen. You know, with you, there were external forces and all the rest of it, but you know, that didn't really factor in with me. I was more trying to get out of my own head. The last 5 years of my life had been pretty crazy. A lot of losses as far as like people goes, whether it's my family or, you know, people that I worked with or whatever.
Yeah.
And a lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas and yada yada yada. And it's like, do you have it, you know, in yourself to do that? It's like, you know, like doing the plank, and then like the bell goes off, and you know you have another, you know, I don't know, a minute and 30 seconds to go to hold that thing after the bell went off. And the bell at the time, like, because I used to quit after the bell was over, and then I decided that, oh, what if we went, you know, 31 clicks of the bell, which turns out to be like a minute and 30 seconds. So it's that kind of gut punch where you have to dig deep and find that extra gear to keep going, which I'm assuming with these guys in the music industry, it's extremely difficult to find that extra gear, because I'm sure there's a lot of ups and downs, and a lot of expectations and disappointments.
Yeah, it's just gonna be tough when you know you're good. You know what I mean? Like this is some music that you can be proud of. Like I loved the way that it had like that kind of rising sound to it. Like you weren't gonna get left in the dirt. Like you were gonna make it out of it.
Yeah.
But the way that the vocal style was, I enjoyed that. And then just the way that everything kind of came together, musically it was good, the sound was good. Like I really don't have any criticisms of it. I just think that it was really, really good.
And I don't know what kind of band they are. My thing is right at that middle when it was like you were going up at the height of a roller coaster. I was like, I was hoping for like a 20 to 30 second breakdown of just heaviness.
Yeah.
That would have made it a 10 for me if there was a little bit of a heavy breakdown there. Especially because I felt like there was going to be some sort of altercation or some fight, which there was. I would have loved that to be like a breakdown and then back to the chorus and beating up all the guys and all that. But, you know, it's like 4 or 5 dudes in that band, man. And then they took out like a whole crew of people. You can't mess with Germany, bro. Germany's not playing game with y'all. So yeah, I love the song. That hit it a little bit for me. I'm like, I wish we had a look. We do these song reviews, and we don't guarantee you a positive review. We've done some of these reviews, and we've had to
give it low scores.
Yeah, but then we always give constructive criticism. I think like we're not gonna go.
We're not trying to be mean.
We're not gonna crap all over your song, but we're also not gonna.
We're not gonna lie either.
Like I'm not gonna say Imagine's a really, really good song. Like I like this song a lot better than Imagine, like by a mile, and I always will. Okay, because Imagine's a very simplistic song. Okay. Okay, what do you give the song? That guitar line is like stuck in my head. It'll be stuck in my head forever.
I think I would give it like a 9.5, 9.6.
Bro, really I had it at 9.5. If they would have had that little breakdown, it would have been a 10. They would have had like a little heavy breakdown for like 30 seconds, I would have given it a 10. But I was freaking inspired. This is an inspiring song. It's an inspiring song.
I think this might be a song you could run to.
Yeah. And the video though, the video was really, really good too. Because it communicated. How long is the song? Like 3.5, something like that. Almost 4-minute song. Like they said a lot in a very short period of time, which is very difficult to do, obviously for us, because these reviews go, 15, 20 minutes. So there you are. Thoroughly love the song. Check out this band.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put
Check out this band.
I've got all their
socials.
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, websites, all that. I'm gonna put that in the description of this video, so you can have access to that. Check them out. Check out more of their stuff. And yeah, if you have a band and you want to have your band looked at, send us an email.
VinStory@gmail.com. Then you'll be able to speak to the God. Vin out.
Story out.
Gone.